ये करो इसको। अच्छा तो रहने दें फिर, बस हो गया।
Up to you. हम तो सोचता ही से, but
I have joined in. I mean, let's see if somebody joins up. I don't know कब से बंद था, हम तो पता ही नहीं, हम तो भाव में था तो करते गए
आँखें सामने है ना।
ना, तो I didn't see that. I was seeing this.
थोड़ा तो
आपने बोला तो हमने नोट किया. Thank you for telling me. हम तो और चलता रहता. योगिनी जी आ गई. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sorry about that, Yogini ji. Looks like we got disconnected. So sorry for that. But anyway, we are back on. Good thing Swami Lalita Priyananda ji told me. Otherwise, I would have continued for a long time. But I'm so happy that at least you are here. So we will continue to finish this beautiful.
Did you tag me?
This is through Zoom. It doesn't tag.
No wonder. I it's hard to get there.
Okay. So I can see a few people are joining back in. तो आप सबसे हम क्षमा प्रार्थी हैं. लगता है हमारा इंटरनेट में कुछ ये समस्या, पावर सोर्स का समस्या आ गया. We got disconnected. So continuing back on. So we had completed this beautiful Guru Stuti about Guru.
It's not here, Swamiji. I can't see it. I don't know. No.
I don't know
See,
if I can
it's
share
not
with
coming on
you.
my phone. I mean, I don't know.
How do I share with you?
Okay, now it has come.
Okay.
Okay, it was delayed.
Okay. Because we want to now wrap up. So with humble adorations and beautiful feelings for our Guru, I know it gets very difficult when we get disconnected, and today we are from our satsang kutir, so it's not the issue with the temple or any of their internet. It is a human error. Maybe Lord Ganesha has solved the problem now and we are back on. So dhanyavad to Guru, dhanyavad to all the divine energies, and to all of you who are so wonderfully attached to this beautiful Guru Shishya Parampara. We were talking about Shankaracharya ji Maharaj and also the Parampara. That is very important to know, that you have to belong to a whole lineage, not just one person, because this is uninterrupted. And I will tell you how this says, and I will explain that. Then we will do a Bhagavad Gita shloka, and we will conclude the satsanga. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो. Meaning that this is Brahma Vidya. This is not to be equated with worldly knowledge. This is the knowledge of divinity, knowledge of God, trying to connect with the supreme Brahman. So this is called the Brahma Vidya Sampradaya. Have you heard of the word Sampradaya? Means lineage, tradition. So most sampradayas are very well established because they have done it for a long time, generational. Kartrabhyo vansharishibhyo mahadbhyo. So basically this goes from the father to the son, from the son to the disciple. Disciple becomes the guru, then he gives it to the next disciple. This way the whole journey starts. And then it says namo guru bhya sarvo palva rahitah pragyan ghanah pratyagyarthau brahmevaham. So this divine knowledge is not something that you can buy easily, or you can pay money, or you can get at the store. This has to come through a lot of tapasya of both the guru and the shishya. Both of them have to contribute to make the journey successful for the disciple, where the guru, a true guru, is one who can make a real guru. If you cannot, if somebody is just creating disciples only, but they don't ever get to the status of the guru, this is a sign of Kali Yuga, blind leading the blind. Only more disciples, that's it. That is not the way. The real way used to be, you become the guru, you teach the disciple rises to that level of the guru, where they become one. Guru and disciple become one. Ishvaro gururatmeti murti bheda vibhagine. So there are Ishwar, God, Guru, and Atma, that is you. They are all one and the same. When learnt with love and discipline, they all become one. So that is the Brahma Vidya, the knowledge of the self, that we will be getting. Om Narayanam Padmabhavam Vashishtam. Now we are talking about the Sampradaya, what the lineage means. And this is the lineage that all of you who are disciples, or who are walking on this path, I want to share with you the lineage that you have. So every one of us is belonging to this tradition. As many of you know, our guru is Swami Jyotirmayananda, his guru is Swami Shivananda, his guru is Swami Vishwananda, and so on. The lineage continues uninterrupted. But where does it end? It says Om Narayanam Padmabhavam Vashishtam. So it starts from Lord Narayana himself, the creator, the sustainer of the world process, who is in the Kshir Shagar, the milky ocean, from where the Srimad Bhagavatam was originated. So from there, Lord Narayana, he was the one individual entity who then created multiplicity, which means timeless. Timeless. Then Padma Bhavam, through Narayana's navel came a lotus stalk from which Brahma ji emerged. Brahma is the, as you all know, he is the creator of the cosmos. So that then comes Vashishtam, Yog Vashisht, yes, the same Vashisht Muni, who is an everlasting Chiranjeevi. He was the third in line, the one who is guiding Lord Rama. This is kind of the title, the chain that keeps repeating through the evolution of time. So that is Vashisht Muni. The reason I am saying it all is because today is Guru Purnima, and we are taking all their names so they all can bless each one of you, each one of us, and be connected, that we are keeping their tradition alive, their parampara alive, and we are thinking of them, because ultimately we have to merge and unite in them. That is the deeper meaning of this. Shaktim cha tatra putra parasharam cha. Then Vashishth's son was Shakti. Shakti means energy. And then his son was Parashar Muni. And Vyasam Shukam Godpadam Mahantam. Parashar's son was Vyasji, which is called the Guru Purnima. The Vyasji who had done the Vedas, he made parts out of it. He did the Puranas, he did the Bhagavatam. To everything we say, we do is already Vyas Uchishta. Nobody can come up with anything new. It is all already done by him, already explained by him, already analyzed. So all these radiations we see of different gurus, teachers, sampradayas are all radiations of Vyasji only. That's why we say Vyaspeet. Anybody who sits on and gives a discourse is called sitting on the Vyaspeet. So Vyasam, and Vyas's son is Shuka. Shukadevji Maharaj. His picture is right there. You can see him um, here with this garland next to Ganesh ji. That's Shukdev ji. So Vyasa's son is Shukdev ji Maharaj, who wrote the Bhagavatam, and then his son is Gaudapadam Mahantam.
Shukdev ji wrote Bhagavatam, not Goswami.
Shukdev ji narrated Bhagavatam
Narrated.
to
Ved
Parikshat.
Vyas ji wrote.
Ved Vyas ji wrote, but Shukdev ji narrated it to King Parikshat.
King Parikshit.
God, and he was his. See the lineage, how it is like pure, pure, pure. All these student, disciple, teacher, guru relationships is not an iota of fraud or cunningness or trying to trick the system or run for name or fame. Nothing. No patents, no trademarks, no copyrights. Give abundantly, freely to everybody. Unfortunately, today this world has become very selfish, greedy, and very egocentric. That's why we don't see much of spirituality spreading. Everywhere people are running after material goods only, because that's what they deserve, that's what they are focused on, but they miss out on this Brahma Vidya. So, Godpadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Mathasya Shishyam. So, then his disciple was Govinda Charyaji, and then Govinda Charyaji's disciple was Sri Shankaracharya. Sri Shankaracharya Mathasya Padma Padam, and then he created four disciples: Padma Padam, Hastamalakam, Trotakam, and Sureshwaracharya. These four, who are even today, now that lineage is continuing for thousands of years. There is one in north, south, east, and west, and each one represents each Veda. There are four Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Atharva Veda, and Samveda. I'm giving you a lot of information, but just so you know that this is not a simple thing, just a ha ha he he. No, it is a very serious endeavor where you give your life to this journey. Otherwise, at surface level, yeah, you listen to YouTube, you listen to this lecture also and change it. But if you want to turn your life around, then you have to sink in with the Guru. You and Guru should vibrate at the same frequency. And when that happens, magic happens. Then tears flow uninterrupted. Para bhakti comes, and no amount of intellectual wisdom or studies or attending courses can give you that. That has to come through your self effort, through humility, through your daily. Nobody is watching you when you wake up at 4 o'clock. Whether you sleep till 6 or you wake up at 4, it's up to you, isn't it? So, but that is your journey. Ye yatra aapki hai. So he says, to those gurus, that lineage we prostrate. That's what I wanted to share to you, that anybody trying to get a guru should first try to find the guru's background. Do you see any faults in him? Do you see anything that you don't like? He cannot be your guru if you don't like him from the start, or even if you don't compromise on that principle. He has to be totally genuine, totally pure, not after your money, not after your name and fame or anything, but it is the disciples responsibilities to guide, to protect the guru, to give the guru dakshina. That means whatever offering you can do. If you have intellectual ability, then you can help him with your talents. If you have resources, then you can spend the resources in spreading the wisdom. That is called dakshina. Dan, daya, or daman. Dan means charity. So therefore you do charity. Guru doesn't need anything. He is basically spreading whatever charity you have done to give to other people, to help other causes, other deserving souls. That's all that happens, and you get the benefit. Your money gets multiplied from one into a million and so on. But we have to have the heart to do it. It has to come from our inner core, with bhakti, with devotion. Not that we have written a check. No, it should be we have been an instrument in the cause of this world and to help our guru's mission. That is the bhavana with which we should always offer any seva, and especially jnana yagya. When we do jnana yagya, when we take this light and share with others, that is wisdom. That is what is really important. So with this, we conclude our Guru Purnima message, and let us do one shloka of Bhagavad Gita at least, since we are always continuing on Bhagavad Gita. But today, this auspicious occasion, which comes once a year, gives us the opportunity to prostrate to our Guru, and also hopefully you have learnt a few things from this beautiful adorations to our Guru. And Guru, may the glory of the Guru continue forever. Hari Om Tat Sat. So we are currently on chapter number uh, 8. It's called Akshar Brahma Yoga. And can you, Swamiji, will let us know which shloka we will start? She keeps track of that part.
17.
So we are starting today on shloka number 17, and that is Sahasra Yuga Paryanta Mahar Yad Brahmano Viduhu Ratrim Yuga Sahastranam Teho Ratra Vido Jana.
Those who know that the day of Brahma, not Brahman, the day of Brahma extends for 1,000 Mahayugas. That means it's a great stretch of time. And his night lasts for another 1,000 Mahayugas. They are the true knowers of day and night. ब्रह्मा का जो एक दिन है उसको 1,000 चतुर्युगी तक की अवधि वाला, और रात्रि को भी 1,000 चतुर्युगी तक की अवधि वाला जो पुरुष तत्व से जानते हैं, वे योगी जन काल के तत्व को जानने वाले हैं. हरि ओम तत्सत.
English
पढ़ दिया.
Yeah. So in this shloka, God is talking about the expansion of time, as Swami Lalita Priyananda ji was saying, that one yuga, we only live for 100 years or a little over 100 if we are lucky. Otherwise 100, these days people go at 60, 70, 80, sometimes much earlier. But Brahma's 1,000 yugas, one yuga is 3,200,000 years. 4,320,000 years is one yuga of Satyug, Dwapar Yug, Treta Yug, and Chatur Yug. 1,000 such yugas, which means billions of years and quintillions of years will pass, and then that is one day of Brahma. And then Brahma lives like this for 100 years, and then he merges into the cosmic consciousness. So basically what God is trying to say is that time is simply a multiplication factor or a geometrical progression factor. Whatever life you have been given, use it to the best of your ability, and don't get too worried about what will happen trillions of years from now or what happened 10,000 years ago. We cannot do anything about that. What you can do is that you are here now, you are alive now, you have the possibility to connect to Brahman through your dedication, through your bhakti, through your bhava, and then understand that the time dimension is limitless. Your time here is very different than the time of the Mrityu Loka, our forefathers who are now in a different, the past souls, they are in a different world. So their world is uh, very different, much slower. And then the Devata, so there's a ratio of 1 to 30. Our 30 days, they are only 1 day. So for Devaloka, our 1 year, they are only 1 day. So if you are here, you have grown 30 years. Over there in the Devalok, they have only spent 30 days. A baby is only 1 month old. So therefore, these, and even on this earth, you see a bee or these kind of insects who have a whole lifespan of 3 days, 5 days, and then they create family, they reproduce, they do everything. But to them, that time limit is not so fast. To you, it may be only a week. What happened? But to them, it is their lifetime. So, here God is saying, understand that concept of time. व्यक्त और अव्यक्त दोनों का वास ब्रह्म में है. Whatever can be visible and what is invisible. What is invisible? Virus is invisible, air is invisible, so many things that are around us, this, they are not visible. So they are, but yet they are both in the Brahma Loka. They are in us, we see it. Breath, Brahma in दोनों से अतीत है, but the real cosmic consciousness is beyond these two. जब संसार और शरीर नष्ट हो जाते हैं, तब भी ब्रह्म की सत्या विद्यमान रहती है. So when this earth and your own body, they get destroyed, still Brahma is continuing. Our forefathers are gone, then their forefathers are gone, we will also go, our kids will also. This is like a river flowing, isn't it? सागर से लहरें उठती हैं और शांत हो जाती हैं, किंतु सागर अप्रभावित रहता है. Out of the ocean comes the waves rise and fall. Does that affect the ocean? No, the ocean is ever the same. You go deep down, there are no waves also. इसी प्रकार सृष्टियां बनती हैं और नष्ट हो जाती हैं. In the same way, there are many universes that are created and they also exhaust and die. किंतु सब वस्तुओं का और मूल प्रकृति का स्रोत ब्रह्म अप्रभावित रहता है. But the real Brahman has no change. No, it's ever the same, everlasting, uncreated, undying, indivisible. That is the point. But yet, for you, the time dimension is real. For you, your body is aging. We cannot say there is no time for us. It is, but to the body, not to the Atma. That is the important teaching कि आपकी आत्मा में प्रभाव नहीं है. कहाँ पर प्रभाव है? आपके शरीर में, आपके समय में, आपके रिश्तेदारों में, वो सब पे प्रभाव पड़ेगा. स्वर्ण आभूषण जैसे स्वर्ण से बनते हैं और पिघलने पर स्वर्ण में ही लीन हो जाते हैं, इसी भांति सभी लोगों का ब्रह्म से उद्भव होता है और ब्रह्म में ही लय होता है. दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट. वी नो बट वी फॉरगेट इट दैट एवरीथिंग लाइक ornaments. Let's look at gold, for example. In gold, you have so many ornaments. You may like a bracelet, somebody else may like a ring, another person likes earring, somebody likes a wristband or some other ornament or some beautiful golden thing. But the common thread in all that is that gold. Without that gold, nothing would matter. That is a gold ring, this is a gold chain. So all you do is when you melt that gold, the chain loses its identity. When you melt the ring, its identity is gone. So there is no difference whether it was a ring or a bracelet or this that. Ultimately, gold is the same. Much in the same way, Brahman is the same, but we keep on creating different shapes and forms. Does that make sense? So this is how you have to understand it कि ये सब चीजें अलग अलग रूप से बनाई गई हैं, लेकिन उसका तत्व एक ही है. Gold is the same, whatever it may be. इसी प्रकार सृष्टि के लय विलय से और शरीरों के विनाश से ब्रह्म प्रभावित नहीं होता. That is why when our body dies, Brahma in you doesn't die. It's the same thing as the cosmic Brahma. The Brahm within you and outside of you are not different. It's just that your body has created the bubble around it, isn't it? जब बुलबुला आता है समुद्र में और बुलबुला फट जाता है, तो पानी तो पहले भी पानी था, बाद में भी पानी है. It was water in the beginning, water in the end. Only the appearance of the bubble gave us the feeling of an individual identity, and that was the error. Because the individual identity was nothing. It was sustained by water. It merges into water, and even as a bubble, it is nothing but water. That is the essential teaching that has to permeate into every particle of our being. Unless that can happen, we are simply uh, picking pebbles. That's all we are doing. So that has to grow, just like you pour sugar in your cup of tea and then you shake it. Then it is, whether you sip from the top or the bottom or the left or the right, the same sugar has homogenized, we say, right? It has now permeated into the rasa, and every sip is sweet. Much in the same way, if you are following this path properly, अगर इसको अच्छे तरीके से आप कर रहे हैं, तो ब्रह्म इज एवर द सेम, इट विल नॉट चेंज. वे सदा एक रस रहता है, दैट इज ऑलवेज द सेम. हरि ओम तत्सत. So we will, next Sunday we will start from shloka number 18, chapter number 8, and we thank you for your presence during this live satsang, and we humbly again prostrate to our Guru with all of you. And we forgot that Swami Lalita Priyananda ji was going to read the letter we note we wrote to Swami ji. Do you want to do it next time, or ye rehne de, ya karna hai?
Up to you. What do you want?
Okay,
Do
okay.
you have time?
I think that's okay. We can conclude here. We had offered our adorations to our Guru, but we can always narrate that later on. I know we have Gita Aarti to do, and concluding our satsang, because it has taken a little bit over due to the problem we faced with the internet today. But thank you all for your love and dedication, support, bhakti, shakti, mukti. You are all beautiful souls, and may Guru's blessings today be with each one of you. Hari Om Tat Sat. Let us do our arti, and then we will finish the satsang. Happy Guru Purnima again to all of you.
This one moving.
Hmm? Jai Bhagavad Gita. So can we turn like this?
ओम दीप ज्योति परम ब्रह्मा, दीप ज्योति जनार्दना, दीप हर तुम्हें पापम, पूजा दीप ज्योति नमो अस्तुते. शुभम करोतु कल्याणम, आरोग्यम पुष्टिवर्धनम, मम संपदाम आत्मज्योति प्रदीपाये, ब्रह्म ज्योति नमो अस्तुते. आत्म तत्व प्रबोधाय, गुरु ज्योति नमो अस्तुते. द्वेष बुद्धि विनाशाय, दीप ज्योति नमो अस्तुते. हरि ओम तत्सत. And before Aarti, I do want to apologize. There's no time, so I have not been able to say anything that was planned. And all I can say is divine blessings to each one of you on this Guru Purnima. And may all the auspiciousness come through your way. Hari Om Tat Sat.
जय भगवद गीते, मैया जय भगवद गीते. हरि कमल विहारिणी, हरि कमल विहारिणी, सुंदर सुपुनीते. ओम जय भगवद गीते. कर्म सुमर्म प्रकाशिनी, कामा शक्ति हरा, मैया कामा शक्ति हरा। तत्व ज्ञान विकासिनी, तत्व ज्ञान विकासिनी, विद्या ब्रह्म परा। ओम जय भगवद गीते, निश्चल भक्ति विधायिनी, निर्मल मलहारी, मैया निर्मल मलहारी। शरण रहस्य प्रदायिनी, शरण रहस्य प्रदायिनी, सब विधि सुखकारी। ओम जय भगवद गीते, राग द्वेष विदारिणी, कारिणी मोद सदा, मैया कारिणी मोद सदा। भव भय हारिणी तारिणी, भव भय हारिणी तारिणी, विद्या ब्रह्म परा। ओम जय भगवद गीते, आसुर भाव विनाशिनी, नाशिनी तम रजनी, मैया नाशिनी तम रजनी। दैवी सद्गुण दायिनी, दैवी सद्गुण दायिनी, हरि रसिका सजनी। ओम जय भगवद गीते, समता त्याग सिखावनी, हरि मुख की वाणी, मैया हरि मुख की वाणी। सकल शास्त्रों की स्वामिनी, सकल शास्त्रों की स्वामिनी, श्रुतियों की रानी। ओम जय भगवद गीते, दया सुधा बरसावनी, मातु कृपा की जय, मैया मातु कृपा की जय। हरि पद प्रेम दान कर, हरि पद प्रेम दान कर, अपनों कर लीजय। ओम जय भगवद गीते, जय भगवद गीते, मैया जय भगवद गीते। हरि कमल विहारिणी, हरि कमल विहारिणी, सुंदर सुपुनीते। ओम जय भगवद गीते। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्, उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान्, मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ सहना भवतु, सहनौ भुनक्तु, सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं मुदच्यते पूर्णस्य
पूर्णस्य
पूर्णमादाय
पूर्णमादाय
पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते।
पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते।
ॐ
ॐ
शान्तिः
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 शान्तिः।
शान्तिः।
ॐ
ॐ
करचरणकृतं
प्रचरणकृतं
वा
वा
कायजं
कायजं
कर्मजं
कर्मजं
वा
वा
श्रवणनयनजं
श्रवणनयनजं
वा
वा
मानसं
मानसं
वापराधं
वापराधं
विहितमविहितं वा
विहितमविहितं वा
सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व।
सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व।
जय
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 करुणाब्धे
करुणाब्धे
श्रीमहादेव
श्रीमहादेव
शम्भो।
शम्भो।
जय
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 करुणाब्धे
करुणाब्धे
श्रीमहादेव
श्रीमहादेव
शम्भो।
शम्भो।
जय जय करुणाब्धे
नाब्धे
श्रीमहादेव
श्रीमहादेव
शम्भो।
शम्भो।
समस्तलोका
समस्तलोका
सुखिनो
किनो
भवन्तु।
भवन्तु।
ॐ
ॐ
ब्रह्मर्पणं
अर्पणं
ब्रह्महविर्
ब्रह्महविः
ब्रह्माग्नौ
ब्रह्माग्नौ
ब्रह्मणाहुतं
ब्रह्मणाहुतं
ब्रह्मैव
ब्रह्मैव
तेन
तेन
गन्तव्यं।
गन्तव्यं।
ब्रह्मकर्मसमाधिनः
ब्रह्मकर्मसमाधिनः
अहं
अहं
वैश्वानरो
वैश्वानरो
भूत्वा
भूत्वा
प्राणिनां
प्राणिनां
देहमाश्रितः
देहमाश्रितः
प्राण अपानसमायुक्ता
प्राणापानसमायुक्ता
पचामन्यं
पचामन्यं
चतुर्विधम्।
चतुर्विधं।
हरिः
हरिः ॐ
ॐ
तत्सत्।
तत्सत्। ब्रह्मर्पणमस्तु।
ब्रह्मर्पणमस्तु।
समस्तलोकाः
समस्तलोकाः
सुखिनो
सुखिनो
भवन्तु।
भवन्तु।
ॐ
ॐ
शान्तिः
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 शान्तिः।
शान्तिः।
Hari Om Tat Sat. May you all be blessed with good health, strength, wisdom, Shakti, Bhakti, Mukti. And thank you all for joining this Guru Purnima special with us and sharing our adorations to the Guru, to our Guru, and to all the Gurus in this universe. Hari Om Tat Sat. We
हरि
will
ओम
see you
तत्सत।
on Friday
हरि ओम
for
तत्सत।
Yoga
हरि
Vashisht.
ओम।
Hari Om Tat Sat.